Good morning, world. These are the entrepreneurs from across the world that come in here on this life motivation every day. Every day we come in here to give you the love and the knowledge that we have been giving to ourselves this morning to get ourselves into alignment for the happiness that is flowing within our lives, for the things that we're able to do to get up each day to help and assist us and to assist others as well throughout this world of things that they're going through, whether it's turmoil, depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, stress, or just, the day-to-day BS, because that's what most of us have to go through. We wade through it a lot all the time. The day-to-day BS out there in the world of reality. Everybody went to school for a long period of time. Some may have went to college for a long period of time. What was you doing all that time frame? You was trying to acquire a knowledge to get you ready and prepared for the outside world of reality. Out there in that world of reality, there's many things that are going to be thrown to you every day that you're going to have to learn how to handle, that no college, no book is ever going to be able to teach you. You're going to have to learn your emotions. You're going to have to learn how to harness the love that you have within. You're going to have to learn how to harness the love and to you and liking you and the words that you give to you and everything that you do for you on a day-to-day basis. Now, that understanding is not something that is taught within any books except one, and many people have never picked that one up. That book right there has taught us how to love ourselves and life and how to be in tune with the higher powers that we have within, that we were born with, that source energy that we were born with, that is a guidance system that is helping us create to be the better person that we can be on a day-to-day basis. Do we know how to be the perfect person every day? No. Do we wake up to strive to be a better person each day? Yes. Why? Because yesterday is gone, and the things that we have faulted on yesterday is now learning curves for today, for the experiences that we went through to make us a better person for today and tomorrow that is coming. Did I say that too fast for everybody to understand that? Go back and listen to the recording, because you each day are striving to be a better version of you, the best version of you that you can bring out today, whether you're an artist, you're a musician, whether you're writing books, whether you're doing videos to increase people's knowledge on something that you have, something that you're doing within your life, whether it is a product that you're utilizing that is helping you lose weight, whether it is a machine, exercise machine that you use that helps get those muscles toned, whether it is a special shoe that you like that helps you walk or run that track a little bit faster, that gets those calves muscles even bigger. Whatever you are working on to make you a better person, enjoy the unfolding of it. The dreams and desires that we want for our future, yes, we have those. Those are sitting right there waiting for us to come to them, to open up that door and say, yes, I want that right now within my life. It is waiting for us to get in alignment to receive that what we're wanting. But what most of us lack on is enjoying the journey of today, knowing that what we want is not coming today, but it is in the path and in the works for coming. So if you're not waking up today and enjoying now and the love that you give to yourself and the energy that you're giving to yourself, then the unfolding will keep procrastinating longer away from you because you're not ready to receive it. But if you're happy today with everything that you're doing, knowing that you can color outside the lines, knowing that you can have a smile on your face and be happy, even if you go to a place that is full of depression called job sites, because there's nobody that truly wants to be there. So what do they have? Depression going through their body today, saying, man, I've got to go to this job today. I've got to deal with these people. Man, I don't want to deal with the public. I don't want to deal with coworkers. I don't want to deal with nobody. Then start your own business. And guess what? The only person you have to deal with is you until you learn how to start multiplying other people to work for you to do the job that you want to have or the task done. Till you build your empire that big to be able to outsource things that you don't want to do. Me, I am not a good editor. So what do? I hire people to do my editing. I'm someone who can write a story, but yet I need somebody to go through it and copyright it and critique it a little bit better for me. So I send it to people who are better within English and better within your writing. I can get it down, but it's just all jumbled. So I send it to people that can do something better for me. You know, my videos, I have not a problem talking on videos and getting those out there to get my message out there. But no matter what you're doing to build your business or your empire, if there's things that you're not talented at, I bet you there are people that is. So you can outsource and leverage their talents and their skills to help grow your empire even bigger. Now, if you're working for someone, then guess what? You can do this part-time just as well to build an empire even bigger as you're leveraging that job that you're working at. Every day to bring the better emotions into you, the better life within you, no matter what you're wanting to do. If you're not getting up and putting a drive and a focus to it, it's not going to happen. We have to get it up every day, and we have to put a drive to everything that we're doing. We have to get up and put a focus to everything that we're doing. We have to write down these plans and these goals so we know to make sure that we're going in the right direction. And guess what? The universe will start bringing those things to us that will assist us, whether it's a person, whether it's a piece of equipment, whether it's a product, or whether it's a service, whatever it is. The universe lines us up in the right place at the right time when you open up and you're ready to receive that you're looking for, the places you're wanting to go within life. It's that energy that you get up telling yourself that I love you that's going to align you one step closer. That energy that you get up and say that I'm going to have an awesome day and I will be able to commingle and create with others across this world to be able to bring things better into better alignment. And guess what? They will start aligning. You may have been at this frequency right here this morning, but yet once you get up and you get yourself within that attunement and alignment and grasping that source energy within you, then you surround yourself with others that have the light mindset and the positive energy within their life. And then guess what? That frequency that you wanted may have been here this morning. And when you woke up, you were right here. But just those few words got you into that alignment to where you can now connect and receive all the information and knowledge that you need to move your life into that new direction that you want it to go. The new jobs that you're wanting to get into, because the one that you're at now is not working for you. But you planted a seed a long time ago, and now today that seed has unfolded and blossomed into a flower to where now you can go and do something different. You know, some of us in here have left our job sites to do something for ourselves full time. We started out part time, but now we're doing it full time and moving our lives into that whole direction to be able to shift others just as well. And how do we do it? All by conversation, all by showing people exactly what we have done, training others exactly the same thing that what we have done on how they can do it and what they can do for themselves to increase their own lives, to make them a better version today and tomorrow and the day after that. Because this is a life and a physical body that we are giving one chance at. So make the best of it and don't try to race it to the end as fast as you can with a bottle and with the drugs and with the whatever else because you don't feel like you should be here. We all have a reason of being here. We have fought to be here. There's something that you are doing within your life that might be touching others that you don't even know about. You could be shifting other people's lives just by conversations or by words, and you never even know it, and they won't even go in to tell you. But yet you were here for that purpose of bringing a good conversation to one person. That may have been your true purpose on this entire life and this entire world was to go out and give better words. Think about that for a second. So now if you're steadily trying to make yourself leave this earth a little bit faster, you know, what's on the other side? Who knows? We'll find out when we get there. What's going to happen tomorrow? I don't know. I'll find out when the alarm clock rings tomorrow morning. I'm enjoying today, the right now. That's what I want all of y'all to enjoy just as well. The now, the today you woke up to enjoy. Tomorrow's not here yet. It'll be here when that alarm clock rings tomorrow. Enjoy today because yesterday is gone. The unfolding of everything that you want to do today that's going to make everything happy within your life because you're putting that emotion to it. You're putting that energy to it. You're putting that love and that drive and that dedication to you to put you in that new realm, that new life. And today, I'm going to say it just like I do every day. It is a great day to have a great day. Brother Julio, what you got on there?
Tapping into your giftings, man, this morning, this day. That's something that I've definitely realized. And just the more I acknowledge it, the more I tap into it, the more I'm learning to harness, to utilize. Can you hear me? Need to
Breaking up
increase
just
the
a little
value
bit.
a little bit better now.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I was talking about just tapping into your giftings, tapping into your giftings internally. Realizing them within yourself and utilizing them. You know, um, in the last couple of weeks, I've really taken a step back internally within myself and it's allowed me to break down, um, additional services that I could provide. It allows me, and stuff that I'm already doing. So it's nothing that that is spectacular, nothing that is, it can make a change, it can make a growth in a person. It could cause a person to practice a bit more discipline within their finances or within their routines, within their day, how they manage their time across the board, you know, but stopping and realizing your own personal potential. You know, there's some beautiful things that lie within there. And I don't know what, you know, what your potentials are as a person. You know, ma'am, sir, whoever you are this morning, everybody on the panel, you know, I don't know what your personal you know, potentials are. I don't know what those goals are. I don't know what, you know, what the skills that you have, you know, and you're using every single day that you're not necessarily leveraging, you know, in your business or in your life, you know, in corporate. Like, we could know a certain amount of information, but is that really good enough? Is that truly good enough to know information, or do you have to actually put it into practice for that knowledge to turn into wisdom? You know what I'm saying? For whatever that thing is that you know how to do, you know, that skill that you have, you know, is it enough to just know how to do it? No, you have to put it into practice. You have to implement the things that you know, and that's how you know, you see if something's effective. You begin to see the potential that's within yourself. You know, so I've been doing a lot of that, and I always talk about it. But when you practice it more and more, you begin to get more in depth with yourself, and getting in depth with yourself, you begin to realize value within yourself. You know, we, we talk about value all the time. We talk about you know, getting your mindset right. You know, we talk about potential. We talk about character. We talk about morale. We talk about the heart. We talk about, you know, our emotions. We talk about getting ourselves operating on a positive plane and a positive frequency. You know, we talk about a lot of these things all the time. You know, I hope that you're implementing them. I hope that you're making them a part of not just your practices, you know, but making them a part of your routine, making them an aspect of discipline that you're going to apply to your character, making them a part of who you are as the person. You do that, you begin to look at
You guys, how many of y'all have been to an event, even if it was a fellowship at church or something, this, that, and the other, and the speaker's up there speaking? How many of y'all sit in the back like this? Yeah, I don't need to hear all this today. This is not me, I know all this stuff already. I don't need to hear this all over again. How many of y'all have sat back there and went to a conference or an event, your arms folded and crossed and saying, I know all this already? So if you know it, that's what he's asking you. If you know it, are you implementing it? If you're not implementing it, then you don't really know it. You've read it, yes, your knowledge. Yet you're not implementing or taking action, like Julio is saying, to give yourself those better words, to start writing in that journal, to start writing down some goals. I thought writing down goals was something crazy when people started telling me that way back when in high school. You need to start doing this. You need to start doing that. What did I not do? Guess what? I didn't do it. It took me 30-something years before I started implementing and writing goals and directions of where I wanted to go. And then I started, you knew this a long time ago, and you probably could have been more advanced within your life if you would have listened to them people way back when. But I thought I knew it all. I don't need to write them goals. I know where I'm going. I've got it all up here. I know what my life is going to be like. I know what I want to do. I know all these skills already. I don't need to write them down. I don't need to take action with them in my life. Something I lacked for a long time, and it put me into a turmoil of depression until I started learning to rewrite those goals and started writing them goals and started writing those affirmations to myself and started writing the directions where I wanted my life to go. And then it started shifting because I started listening and took action and not just saying, I know how. I started showing I know how. I started showing myself. I didn't have to show others. I just needed to show me that I knew how to do it. And now I implement it into my life every day because I've seen what it has done for me. Go ahead, Julio. Finish it up, brother.
No, I was just, and that's where the key lies, Thomas, in implementation. That's it. It's like teaching children. It's not enough to just tell them, what to do, but mimic what you want them to do. Show them what you want them to do. You have to implement these things. And when you do that, you begin to see change. You begin to see growth. You see maturity within yourself. You see, things that you may have never even knew that they were there in you. You start to discover new things within yourself, through practicing disciplines, through implementing the stuff that we have knowledge of. It's not enough to just say, I know it. Yeah, I know it. So if you know that 1 + 1 = 2, okay. But, and I'm referencing just math, using simple mathematics, but you go and you squander every penny that you have. Are you good with math? Really? Do you know how to manage money? Really? No. I mean, you could say, okay, I know math, but if you're not budgeting your life, budgeting your resources, then you're not going to be able to pay all your bills. You're not going to, I mean, that's just the example that came to mind, but it's about implementing what we know. And when we do that, I'm just speaking my experience, guys. That's all I can tell you, putting a lot of the stuff that we talk about into practice, how much it's made a difference in me and my character, and me realizing my own potential, and me realizing what I can offer people, how I could utilize things that I've already been doing for X amount of years in my life and use them to gain an income for myself, or to use them not just to help my own situation, but to help somebody else's, to free somebody else, out of their situation, help them. If I really do have this heart of passion, this heart of gold, this heart and compassion for people, then why would I not want to help somebody, not want to encourage somebody, not want to assist somebody in something that I feel I'm strong in, Thomas, you showing me a lot of that. You've shown me the aspects of my own character, that needed some light to be shed upon. Isn't that interesting? How, we are our worst critics when we look in the mirror, and we look at our life and we examine our own selves. And then somebody could look at us and look at our lives and see so much more than what we see. They'll see so much more potential in us. They'll see so much more, hey, this person is really great at this, or you're really great at that. Or, there's a number of things you can, I can just randomly shoot at you to give you examples. But isn't that interesting how other people see great potential in us, even when we don't see it within ourselves, but taking the time for yourself to realize your own potential and practicing what you do know, man, life begins to be so much more fruitful, so much more abundant when you stop for a second, when you take it in, when you find out and discover your vision. When you answer the tough question within yourself of, what do you really want? What do you really want this morning? It's a Monday morning. It's another day. You have another opportunity to do something great, guys. What do you want to happen today? How do you want your day to go about? How do you want your business to operate? How do you want your work day to go? How do you want the conversations that you're going to have today to consist of? Do you want them to flow? Do you want to have great conversations? Do you want it to be smooth? And even if things don't end up being as smooth as you want them to, are you going to react to life in a way that is positive, in a way that shows the growth potential, that shows, that you're able to face resistance, and still excel? We talk about it all the time and saying that life doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. So are you looking at life from that perspective to realize the more and the opportunities that are given to you, this day? So that's it, man. We could talk for hours on this.
The words that you're giving to yourself each day. Are you saying the good words to you in the morning times? Now, when you go out there around your kids, are you still talking good words about you? Because if you say, well, I'm fat, man, I need to lose weight, or I need this to happen with my life. Now, guess what? Your kids get to hear that. They get to hear you bashing your own self. Just remember that. They're listening to everything that we're doing and what you're going on within your life. Now, the words that we give to ourselves each day, That's the power, guys. That's what you're moving your life into, the realm into. Now, the vision, what he just talked about, let's say you have some new clients that you're wanting to talk to today, or you have a meeting, whether it's going to be on phone or face to face. Are you visualizing the outcome of that emotion of that conversation before you even get on it or get to it? Of the good smiles that you're going to have, the laughter that you're going to have, the receiving that they're going to be able to take of the information that you're giving them about the product or services that you have going on? Are you visualizing the outcome of them writing on that piece of paper their signature? Are you, visualizing that paper that you're about to email in to the corporation to be able to get the products to them? Are you visualizing all of that before you go to that conversation? Start rethinking your process. Because if you visualize the outcome before it happens, then guess what? Your outcome is going to play out on what you desired. But if you do not visualize it and you just go to that phone call willy-nilly, then guess what? It's going to be a willy-nilly conversation. Who knows where it's going to go because you haven't given it the direction for the universe to make the ending happen yet.
Well, part of that, Thomas, is what? Practicing the art of receiving. That's what that is. I gave you guys that football analogy a few weeks ago. As a wide receiver, that person goes out and he runs his route. He sets his hand at the right moment for the right pattern at exactly the right time, so the quarterback can throw him the ball at exactly the exact same second before the defender can come and stop them, or they happen to throw the ball in the air just as he's about to hit the end zone. Perfect timing. What is that? All of that. I just gave you guys, it's a football analogy of timing, but it's practicing the art of receiving in your life. That's exactly what time. If you go about every situation, every circumstance, proclaiming what Thomas just stated, your life begins to take a whole nother turn, guys. It starts to go in a whole nother direction, and you're like, this is so beautiful. Like, I never even know that this was possible. That's how I feel about the law of attraction. That's how I feel about implementing some of those things. Like, I practice them, like, okay, let's see what happens. And it's not living my life willy-nilly. It's okay, let's see what's going to be transpired by me putting this art of receiving, into practice. And sure enough, bam, I got my hands out. I ran my route. I turn, and bam, the ball hits me right in my hand in my life. That's it. That's how it comes about, because you practice the art of receiving. I'm gonna shut up now.
No, that's perfect. That's what it's all about. We're in here for the energy to make sure that each one of you know that you are the movers and shakers of your life, and you're the one that's going to put it in the direction. Yes, you can come listen to our words every morning to get motivated. Now go out and implement it. That's the biggest part. You go out and implement those parts to your life and then start watching things unfold, then you will start bringing back the stories and the messages, just like Sherry did this morning, just like Crystal did this morning. Just like we do in here every day, of people that are shifting and shaking their lives because they're implementing these practices that we talk about in here every single day. 365 days, guys. That's what we said we were going to do, and that's what's happening. If y'all weren't in here this weekend, we didn't record them, but yet it was some powerful information this weekend that was passed out within our community, within our group, within this realm right here of what we're doing and how we're shaking our lives and how we're shifting it and what we're doing on a higher plane. These days that we come in here, we bring these messages because it's something that we see that the world is asking for, because they keep sending emails and messages to us saying, thank you for the words that you gave to us today. Thank you for the messages from Brother Julio and the energy that he brings to the table every day. I have a spin on it. He puts a little different spin on it with some different words, but yet the messages are not too far from each other, but yet is received by different people because either the tonalities or the way they're giving the words. But if you grasp it in any shape, form, or fashion, absorb it, take it, and go implement it, because you're implementing better things into your life, not ours. But we get to see the better side because we get to watch the unfolding of these journeys of y'all shifting your lives into the new direction, of putting the good words to you. So y'all are our soap operas because we see what y'all are doing to move your lives in new directions, the new stories that you get to tell us, the new places that you're getting to go, the people that y'all are getting to touch in your words and conversations out there. That's what it's all about. We're moving people across this world with one little ripple movement at a time, It may just be a little pebble that you're throwing in that lake or that river or the ocean. But guess what? That ripple that you're making is what's changing lives across the world. Stay dedicated every day, guys. It is your life. Implement it in every shape, form, or fashion. Take action. We're going to wrap this one up with Miss Shannon this morning with her affirmations that she gives out on a day-to-day basis. She does them live as well. Shannon Cox. Y'all can go to her fan page as well. And they're also shared out in the Daily Positive Vibration group. Those are all public groups that you can go to or pages and check it all out. This is recorded and put on Thomas Lee Warden YouTube channel, so you can go back and catch any of the information that you may have missed, or if there was something in here that y'all wanted to give out or grab, then you can share that out as well. So that way people across the world are getting the understanding of what we're trying to do here, of bringing love and inspiration back to the world. So everybody can go out and live a better version of themselves, knowing that they have the power within, the guidance system within, because you are the one that has moved your life to where it's at now. You're the one that can create the next version of it as well. No matter what situation is going on, you're the one that has the control to say, this is what I want or don't want. Enjoy the journey, guys.
Say it again, Thomas. Say it again. I don't think they heard you. Say that last part again, please.
Oh, I had to watch the recording. Go out and implement. Have your own life. Enjoy it. I can't remember it all. I really don't. I'll have to go back and watch the recording myself. See, it just flows out. It happens. All right, Miss Shannon, wrap us up, baby.
Morning, everybody. Today, I begin living up to my full potential. Never again will I be less than I am. Never again will I perform at a level that is less than what I'm capable of. Never again will I say to myself that I can do better, because every time will be my best time. Today is a day that I become more.
Today is the day that I become more within my own life, my own energies, my own love, my own vibrations, my own frequencies, everything that I'm putting out to the universe, so they know that I am here and I'm ready to rock it out and receive everything that they're going to give to me in this time-space reality, so I can enjoy every moment of this life in all. I love and appreciate you all.